Brothers and sisters, we are now on the 31st Sunday in Ordinary Time. On this Sunday, we'll be reflecting on the most essential, fundamental, and important commandment as it has been summarized by the Lord in the Gospel. To love the Lord our God with all our heart, with all our mind, with all our strength, and to love others as we love ourselves. We have then the person of the scribe who asked the Lord, which is the first of all the commandments. It has to be stressed by the sisters that most often in the Gospels, the scribes and Pharisees tried to question Jesus out of the intentions of dropping him out, not an intention of sincerity, honesty of what they want to know about the Lord. But in this case, the scribe asked the Lord with sincerity of knowing which is important, the most important of the whole commandments. It has to be reflected, brothers and sisters, that there are 613 commandments. 365 of them are considered prohibitions, and 248 of them are considered precepts. When the scribe asked the Lord, which is the most important of the whole commandments, the Lord knew the sincerity of this person. Thus, immediately and frankly, the Lord tried to summarize the 613 commandments into two most essential, fundamental, basic commandments. That is, first, to love the Lord thy God with all our heart, with all our mind, with all our strength. And to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. We could reflect these two great commandments, brothers and sisters, from the book of Deuteronomy and from the book of Leviticus in the Old Testament. The book of Deuteronomy says to love the Lord our God with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength. And the Lord added in Leviticus, and to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. But the Lord has brought some newness in the book of Leviticus, telling us that in the book of Leviticus, neighbors mean only to fellow Jews, fellow Israelites. But in the person of the Lord, what was in his mind is neighbors, then in people. They may not be Jew, they may not be Israelite, they might be pagans or Gentiles, and yet they are indeed our brothers and sisters. The command of Jesus is not something new to the audience, but what the Lord has brought into newness is the Lord puts necessary connections, necessary inseparability of loving the Lord our God and loving our neighbors. The scribe, an honest person, accepted and approved the answer of Jesus. He had himself come to the same conclusion, recognizing Jesus as a son. His sincere rabbi had come to him for confirmation of his opinion. The scribe went on praising Jesus, to indicating the oneness of the true God who had no equal or no contender for this position. The scribe was emphasizing that without a true love for God and our neighbors, then the external signs of worship offered to God is nothing. And therefore, Jesus was telling him that indeed he is not far from the kingdom. The personal lesson visible in this gospel, brothers and sisters, is the fact that to every Christian, the true and solid foundation of our Christian religion is the love of God and our neighbors. Jesus himself says that there is no other commandment greater than this. All other commandments are expressions and expansion of this commandment. Jesus is a model for us in the practice of virtue of love. His love is ideal, divine, and all-embracing. During his lifetime, he showed how to love others and showed his love towards his disciples, his followers, and even his enemies. From the cross, his prayer of forgiveness to the enemies was the deepest expression of his love. In today's world, the world love is often misunderstood and misused. Love is many beautiful things, and in today's culture, it can lose its full meaning. It is not only what makes the world go round, it is what makes the ride worthwhile. But love is also demanding. To love means to be beyond ourselves, truly to face another person, to rise above our own need, to stretch out to someone, to see the faces of those who desperately need our love, to raise comfort, to give our time and energy, and indeed to give ourselves to others. Love involves total giving and sacrificing oneself. There's no question of sharing only a part, but to love the person feels good. It is true that love has to do with feeling, but it has far more to do with commitment, challenge, and letting go. A pleasant Sunday to all of you, buddies.